Krishi Jagran team had the distinct honor of witnessing visionary leaders, experts and innovators who converged at the 6th Annual General Meeting of the Agrochem Federation of India in 2023. This gathering was dedicated to the crucial theme of empowering India as the global manufacturing and export hub for agrochemicals and took place on Wednesday, September 6, 2023. The event commenced with a warm welcome address by the esteemed chairman of ACFI, Mr. Parikshit Mundra. To set the stage for the insightful panel discussion, this ecosystem aims to bolster agrochemical exports and position India as an alluring destination for foreign investments. The panel discussion featured distinguished personalities who participated as esteemed panelists. These included Professor Ramesh Chand, Member of Niti Aayog, Government of India, Mr. Mayank Singhal, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of PI Industries Limited, Mr. Harish Damodaran, Editor of Agriculture and Rural Affairs at the Indian Express. The founder and editor-in-chief of Krishi Jagran, MC Dominic, along with the Managing Director, Shiny Dominic, graced the event with their presence. They engaged in meaningful interactions with several dignitaries and panelists, discussing strategies for the upcoming Millionaire Farmer of India Awards 2023. Additionally, Mamta Jain, CMO of Krishi Jagran, shared her valuable insights regarding the organization's forthcoming initiatives.
In performance of recent years, in the adverse circumstances, the way this sector has performed, it not only shows very promising prospects, I would say it shows very bright prospects.
ACFI is to look at how industry can come together to answer the need, both, I think, first, to keep the consumer, which is us who consume the food, second, the farmer, and more importantly, the nation, and then to define what the industry needs to put as a policy framework which defines the rule of the game of agriculture.
I think ACFI is committed through all its members that it wants to deliver to farmers solutions and products which will help them manage their crops better, which will help them protect their crops from any crop losses in safe and judicious manner. As you are aware, India loses something like 2 lakh crores worth of agricultural foods due to pests. Now, if these pests are effectively controlled with the use of efficient and effective and safer, relatively safer solutions, this is definitely going to improve farmers' income and is going to make our food chains much safer.
So our first focus is farmer. That is how we have started this campaign of Jago Kisan Jago. You have been part of it. Krishi Jagran have been a big support in our all endeavors and campaigns. So as we started the journey for last about 3-4 years, farmers' welfare, sending the right kind of message to the farmer, sahi cheez batana unko, and putting all together, we talk about, in a nutshell, that is what is our main focus. That do send the right message to the farmers, guide them well, so that, as a guide, you should not misguide the farmers. If they do well, we are going to do well.
We have been doing CSR on 2 things. One is health and second is education. So in education, what we have done, you will be surprised that today the rural schools do not have the parents don't have money to buy 4 or 5 notebooks also. So we have gone to 3,800 schools in rural states, various states of India, in rural areas, and have contacted the schools, have given, depending on the number of children they have in the school.
ACFI today brought up certain subjects that are about regulatory and other subjects, which are very important. Also, another subject that did come up about is our old regulation, which needs to be a little bit simplified in the sense of getting newer products in the market at a much faster pace. At the same time, certain other subjects like having the right nutrition to the crop is very important. That is something we are working on, because we feel if the right nutrition is there, it gets a crop more stronger, and because the crop is more stronger, it can take lesser amount of pesticides. Not that pesticides are not required, they're required in the right way, in the right form. And we are also working for that in safer and newer formulation technologies that we have brought not only in India, but globally in more than 80 countries. But such discussions and such topics, when they get discussed, of course, it should not be only with ACFI, but other associations also should work together on this community ground for having more safer use of pesticides, better technologies in pesticide industry, and definitely nutrition, which is a subject which is very key, which we are constantly working on, because what goes in your stomach is what is from what is grown, and what is grown needs to be rightly cultivated, rightly grown with the right nutrition, which end of the day gives you a healthy life.
Amidst the changing landscape of competition, as China's influence wanes, Professor Ramesh Chand, a member of Niti Aayog, expressed optimism. He articulated his hope that India's agrochemical industry would experience significant growth, surpassing the current 8 to 9% rate observed over the past 5 to 6 years. The event reached its conclusion with a heartfelt vote of thanks delivered by Mr. Abhijit Bose, the General Secretary of ACFI. For more updates on Agri News, stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business.